Okay, so I don't have one, not two, but 3 bags of yarn I bought this Black Friday. And I think I might have gone a bit overboard. But today I wanted to show you my Black Friday haul, what I bought, which deals I got, and some of the plans that I have for what I want to knit with the different yarns that I got. If you're new here, I'm Laura. I'm so happy to have you here. I'm a chemical engineering student who's obsessed with yarn and everything knitting. And if you do know me, hi and welcome back. I'm very happy to have you here. Okay, so firstly, I want to start by the store, with the store Hobbii. If you know it, it looks like this. I have a physical store near me, so I went there in person, whereas the other yarns I bought online. Before we get into it, I am drinking from my knitting mug that I adore. Usually I have coffee in here, but today it's actually, I don't know if I can show you guys without spilling, but it's red soda. So before we get going, grab a cup of coffee and let me know down below what you bought this Black Friday, if you even bought anything. I know that some of you guys are on a yarn buying ban, so leave a comment down below letting me know if you're on a yarn buying ban or if you got anything nice for Black Friday. Okay, so as I mentioned, I want to start with the store Hobbii, and the first yarn I got is this one. So the first yarn I got is this one. It's the Upcycled Alpaca Blend. It's a very nice blue color, kind of melange-y. I got it because I have already knitted with this. It's very nice. It is 34% acrylic, 33% alpaca, and 33% wool, and it's all upcycled, so it's waste materials from other yarn productions that they have used to make this yarn. It is really soft. It's not a blown yarn. It has a bit more of like a texture to it. It knits up very nicely. It's not itchy at all. And I bought it because my boyfriend very nicely wished for a knitted sweater for Christmas. I'm gonna knit him the dagmar-man sweater by Petite Knit. It's a nice sweater. It is knitted in a gauge of 20 stitches or 19 stitches. I can't really remember, but this at least is able to reach that gauge. He wished for like a blue color, so I found this one. I'm trying to test out loads of different recycled, upcycled yarns just because I think it's better for the climate, or well, I know it's better for the climate, and I really want to find some stable yarns that I love. The thing about these yarns is that they might have this color now, but each time they get a sending of this yarn, it's in different colors, and the colors varies a lot, and it's because it's from waste materials, so they can't guarantee that each yarn will keep coming back in this color. So I got 9 skeins of these. There's 100 grams in each skein, and it's a 100 gram 200 meter skein, and they categorize it as a medium weight yarn. So I got 9 skeins. I already had this color in like a brownish color that I used for knitting my jacket. It's a pattern that I have made myself freehanded. I might set in a clip here. I haven't received the bottins yet. I ordered them for Black Friday too, because I wanted to have these like rectangular wooden bottins I could like sew on, because I think it would be so cute. But yes, this was the first yarn I got from Hobbii. The second yarns I got is this one. It's the Go Handmade Party Deluxe. It looks like this. It is a very thin 50 gram 250 meter yarn. It is sparkly, and it has these sparkles intertwined into the yarn all over. It kind of looks like the yarn is like chains together, and then the sparkles are in there. I bought 4 skeins of these just because it was on sale for 35 crowns. I paid 50 crowns for this yarn, and I bought 4 skeins because I think I wanted to make, this is my favorite things, knitwear blouse number 1, and I think I wanted to make one like this but in a sparkly material instead. I bought this yarn. This is the Upcycled Alpaca Silk in the color 04. It is 75% alpaca and 25% silk. It's 50 grams, 120 meters, and the recommended gauge for this is 24 stitches and 31 rows. So it's this yarn. It has such a pretty melange color. It is very shiny. It is very shiny from the silk as well, and it is so freaking soft. When I got this, I could not wait to cast this on. So even though I have other projects, I casted this on immediately, and I'm actually very far with the project already. I will show you. I have it here. So this is how far I am with this project. I finished, or well, I almost finished the body. It is a diagonal finish to the body. The pattern is actually a vest top, but I'm gonna make it a long sleeve just because I think this yarn is so freaking nice and I want to feel it all over and not have to wear a shirt underneath. And then I thought about making the sleeves flare out kind of like the blouse I'm wearing now, but I will try something. I will try it on during like the knitting process, and then I will make modifications that I think will suit this pattern. I held it with a yarn I already have in my stash, which is the Mayflower Super Kid Silk, Kid Mohair and Silk in the color 120, and it is 76% mohair and 24% silk. It is this yarn. It is so freaking soft, and it's a very nice mohair. I really enjoy working with this. I had 6 skeins of this in stock, so I used 3 of them for the jacket that I'm making, and then I had 3 left that I'm using for this shirt. I bought the yarns for a specific shirt that I wanted to make. My childhood dog unfortunately had to be put down the 1st of October this year, and to honor him and to keep him close to me, I decided I wanted to knit a shirt that resembled him. He was a tricolor collie dog. I will put a picture of him on the screen. And he was so beautiful, and I really wanted to see if I can capture that into the garment I'm going to be making. I had a few different ones that I thought I might make. I think my favorite one at the moment is the Facé sweater by Knit in the 3 colors that I will show you here. I went to the Hobbii store a couple of weeks ago. They had a sale, not the Black Friday sale, but I think they had like a Black Month sale. And I bought these yarns. It is the Soft Alpaca 100% Alpaca yarn in the colors 07, 01, and the color 39. So these 3 colors. So this one looks a bit more yellow on camera than it actually is in real life. It's like a very golden brown, warm toned, like light brown, and then just a normal white and black. And then I bought most of the yarn in the black color, so I will make the Facé sweater in the base color black and then with the white and brown pattern on it. If you have any other recommendations for shirts that I could make that would resemble him or look kind of nice in these colors, please let me know down below, because I would love to get other recommendations. I will put some pictures of other shirts I've considered knitting on the screen, and you can let me know down below which one you think resembles him the most. I would love to get some feedback on this. Okay, so the second store I ordered something from is called Garnudsalg, which is a Danish store. It's translated into garnsale.dk. And they had some yarn on sale as well. So I got the mostly yarns on cones and not from like specific brands. So I got 2 cones that I will show you guys. The first one looks like this. It is a very nice blue color called Côte d'Azur, which I mainly got because of the color name. I just came home from living in France. I lived on the French Riviera in Nice, and I adored living there. And when I saw this color, it completely reminded me of the water there and the name of it, and I don't know, it brought back so many good memories that I just had to get it. I'm actually not sure what I'm going to make with it yet. It is 20% cashmere and 80% merino wool, but as you can see here, the yarn is very, very thin. So I have to figure out what I can make with this. I don't know, wind it up into skeins and then hold it double, or I might do some lace work or something like that. But if you have any recommendations like with the other yarns, you can let me know down below. I also got the color in yellow, and this is because my granddad passed away in October as well, and his favorite color was yellow. I always thought that yellow wouldn't look good on me, just I don't know, I feel like my face looks kind of yellow when I'm holding yellow to it. But I couldn't resist buying this and knitting up a shirt that would remind me of him whenever I wore it. So that is why I got these two colors. The yarn is soft. It is not as soft as I thought it would be when it was cashmere, but that might also just be because it's not washed yet and it's very thin and just tightly bound around this cone. I don't know. I will let you guys know. I only paid 100 euros for around 350 grams. I hope it will knit up well, but I don't know what I'm gonna knit yet. So the thing about Black Friday is that I get very overwhelmed with all of the deals and all of the shops and messaging and everything, but this year I really did some damage to my bank account. I got a lot of yarn. I was not supposed to get this much yarn, partly because I'm not on an official yarn buying ban. I will be after this video. I'm not buying any more yarn, I promise, unless it's for a gift. And partly because it's better for the climate not to. But one of the things I really wanted to test out this Black Friday was different upcycled yarns. And like I showed with the Hobbii order, I ordered 2 different upcycled / recycled yarns, which both are amazing quality. I've knitted with both of them now, and I highly recommend going for these if you want to be more environmentally conscious. But the other store the last store I ordered something from this Black Friday also makes recycled yarn, and I had to try this out as well. It's normally a bit more expensive to buy recycled yarn, which is why I decided to do it on Black Friday, just to get some more deals, because otherwise it can get very expensive to knit a shirt, but you guys probably do know that. So the last store I went to, well, I didn't actually went to, but I ordered from is called Butik Smuksak, and it is a store in Aarhus, which is like an hour away from me. But I ordered online. I've never ordered from them before, so I've never tried any of their yarns, but I thought that this was a good day to try them on. Okay, so I got 4 different yarns in quite bright colors, actually, except for, well, the brown one. And let me tell you what I want to knit with this. So firstly, I got 6 skeins of this one. It is the Smuksak Reloved Merino in the color S094. It's called Cherry, I think, on the website. The yarn quality is 75% merino wool, 20% polyamide, and 5% viscose. All of it is recycled into this yarn. It is a very soft yarn. It is a bit more rustic to it. The gauge for this is 28 stitches, so it is quite a thin yarn. I got 6 skeins, so because I really wanted to make a cardigan. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hold it single-stranded or just do double-stranded, just because there's 250 meters in each of these skeins, and I think I can do a cardigan in 750 meters, and then if I hold them double, it will be a bit bigger one. But I don't know, I'm just so in love with red, and especially this cherry color. It looks like a lipstick I really want to wear, and it's just so freaking gorgeous. Like, I don't know if you can tell, it looks a bit more bright on the camera, but it's just like a real cherry color, and I don't know, it's so perfect. I found a couple of cardigans that I might want to knit. Okay, so the first cardigan I've looked at is called the Diane Cardigan by Cookie the Knitter. The gauge is 20 stitches, and it said on the website that if you hold this yarn in 2 strands, you will get 20 stitches gauge. It is a very simple basic cardigan. It looks nice, it looks airy, and I just like the simplicity of it overall. If I'm looking down, it's because I have the patterns on my computer and I gotta look at them to show you guys. I considered doing the Ophelia Blouse by Tamara Jordan. This looks so pretty. I've done it in different colors on the website. I love how the black turned out with the short sleeves and the open front. I think it would look amazing in a long sleeve as well, and I think it would look amazing in this, in this yarn too. It has a gauge of 24 stitches, so I have to see if I can hit gauge with this yarn. Otherwise, I bought this yarn, which is called Smuksak True Silk. It is 100% Barrette silk in the color SM29. It is a very bright neon orange, and it has a bit of a rustic feel to it. I've never knitted with 100% silk before, and like I mentioned before, the alpaca silk upcycled yarn from Hobbii is mulberry silk, which is very soft, whereas this is what you call true silk, so it has a bit more texture to it. I have read that when you wash it, it will become very soft, so I'm really looking forward to it, and it should give me a very nice drape. So if I can't hit gauge with the red one, I think I might end up knitting a cardigan in this color. I got 4 skeins of this because it was 50% off, and it came down to quite a good price. I can't remember it at the top of my head with what this cost. This one was like €2 a skein, which is why I bought it. It was so cheap, and it was upcycled yarn, so I really did enjoy that. It is 50 meters, 200, no, it is 50 grams, 240 meters. So there's quite a lot of yarn here as well. For those 4 skeins, I will have 1,000 grams. I also got the same yarn, but in a different color. I got it in this like brown color. It is very pretty. I only got 2 skeins because that was what they had in stock. And I was thinking of making either the 7 p.m. or the 9 p.m. tank by, I can't remember her name, but I will put them on the screen and leave a link down below to the patterns. They're so pretty. They don't require a lot of yarn, and the gauge is quite high, so around 30 stitches, and this one is recommended for 28 stitches, so I think it will be quite easy for me to hit gauge, and otherwise I'll just do some modifications to the pattern because I really, really enjoy these shirts. I think they look so cute. They look so feminine and sophisticated. I especially like the 7 p.m. tank where there's like this thick band on this shirt. I think it looks so cute. It looks so feminine. It looks like it's gonna have an amazing fit. So I probably need to knit up both of these tank tops. And if I'm not gonna knit a cardigan with the orange yarn, I'm gonna knit the other top that I don't knit the brown one in. But I will keep you guys posted on that. Lastly, from Butik Smuksak, I got Soft Cashmere, which is also a sustainable, environmentally friendly cashmere yarn. It is 100% cashmere, and I got 5 skeins of this. It is 23 stitches engaged and 25 grams, 125 meters. And I got this in the color, I can't find the color in this one, but I think it was called ultramarine blue. It looks like this, and it is so soft. I've never knitted anything in 100% cashmere before, and it is just amazingly, amazingly soft. Like, I knew alpaca was soft, but cashmere is just on another level of softness. And I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna knit with this yet. I was thinking a t-shirt and a vest. I just know that it's gonna be something that I can wear directly on my skin just because it's so soft. But yeah, that was all of the yarn that I got. I think I got some very nice yarns this Black Friday. I got them on a very high sale, or like a very high percentage off, I think you can call it. I'm not really sure. And overall, I think I'm gonna have a blast knitting all of these up. I think I'm gonna save the silk yarns for the summer, and then I will start out with the cashmere and the Reloved Merino as soon as I finish the other top that I'm knitting in the Upcycled Alpaca silk from Hobbii. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. I would love to know what you got for your Black Friday and what your knitting plans are. I'm currently knitting whenever I have the time, so it's actually going quite fast for me. Let me know down below if you're a fast knitter or if you're a bit more of a slower knitter, and what you're currently working on, because I would love to know. I would also love to know what you bought for your Black Friday, and then I hope to see you again soon. Bye!